What's happening, people? Welcome back to another Unisport video. With me today is Kalvin Phillips. What's up? How you doing?
Good. Yeah,
good?
Good. Yeah.
All right, good. Yes, I'm good. All right, so the D-mid role is maybe not one of those glorified roles in football, right? You've got to do a lot of the dirty work, but you're also expected to start the attack. And so I want to get in because the people are definitely going to want to know how to become better defensive mids and what you think is most important. So let's start right there. What makes a good defensive midfielder, or what makes you a good defensive midfielder?
My ability to read the game, I'd say.
Okay.
Being able to suss out dangerous situations.
Right.
And being able to play not just on one person, be able to play in between different midfielders and maybe other attackers as well that are getting the ball behind you. So. Yeah.
After watching quite a bit of you, I would say reading the game, that's what I would have said for you, because you have a way to sniff out danger from way far away, right? And that's something that all young players kind of want to know how to do, because we'll start with the defensive side of the defensive mid role, right? So get me in your head a little bit and make me understand. The game is going on, stuff is going on. You know that you have time and space as a D-mid. How do you decide when this time I'm going to risk it and go? Do you think, oh, he's not looking, I can make that?
Yeah, or? maybe it depends really. It depends on, so I always base myself on who I'm playing against and what type of player style like playing against Chelsea and Mason Mount's playing as an attacking midfielder. I'd always be like 5 or 10 yards away from him. But if I know that the ball's going to go to him, I'll make sure as the ball's getting to him, then I'm around him.
As the ball comes to him, you want to be there, right? Because if you're there a little late, he's got time to turn and you're done, right? Okay, perfect. So then on the other side, and maybe if you can even act this out, on the flip side, you have to be able to at least start the attack or be a link to the center backs or to whoever, right? So give me an idea of what you would do if we were sitting out in the middle of the field, right? Okay, the goal is there. These are defenders, and we're going here. How do you scan for the field? How do you know? And walk me through that, or kind of show me what you would do if the center backs had the ball.
For me, it all depends on where the goalkeeper's got the ball. So if the goalkeeper's got the ball on the left side of the box, I'd always shape myself diagonally to him.
You angle your body basically like that.
Yeah, just like this. So if you pass me the ball, I could turn out. Or if you pass me the ball, I could play there.
When did you look, though, to know what's there? Because that's the thing.
Just as he's taking a touch. As he's walking up to pass the ball, I'd take a little look.
What are you looking for?
Just to see if there's any danger behind me, see if I've got space to turn, or if I have to play it one touch back to him.
Okay. All right, cool. So, boom, the ball comes into you, you've got the ball, you look, you can turn. Is your first thought, I'm going to try and get it as far forward as possible, or are you trying to think, let me just link up and get a pass, or what happens then?
I think it depends on how the manager wants you to play, whereas Pep, he wants us to play little passes, try and keep the ball, like pull defenders out, so it'd be more like, I'd take a touch out, I'd try and look for my other midfielder, or maybe Erling, who's in that space, and try and play like a little 1-2 off him, or play out wide, and then they play back to me and I play somebody else.
So to connect. So you're mainly looking, boom, connect, and then we'll start and we'll build the attack like that. That's true, you guys do play a lot like that. It's fun to watch. So on another side of the spectrum, though, you have to attack, right? You're not always going to be here, right? So as the ball moves forward, when do you know when to risk? I mean, you've scored some goals. You've had a chance to get forward like that. And all D-mids, everybody likes to score goals. Even goalies want to score goals, right? They're all just back there. They're a little weird. We all know. But, so when you have a chance to score, how do you do that? Because if you go and you risk it and miss, there's probably no one there. How do you make that decision?
I think it just depends on how the game's going. If the game's a little bit end-to-end and you can feel like you're getting a little bit more space as the time goes on, there's always that chance that you'd be able to burst into the box and maybe, get on the end of a cross, or, defender will head a ball out and you'll be there waiting on the edge of the box to have a shot. So.
The dream, right? Where it bounces out and it perfectly, bop, 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 smash, one last thing, back on the defensive side, you do a very good job of putting your body in between somebody and the ball in order to do it. I've seen you rock a million people. So just like, let me get through this, all right? So the ball is here. It's a 50-50, or maybe you even think you're going to get there. Right? You don't tend to, unless you have to, obviously, to go to tackle. Why do you put your body in front, and how would you tell a young player, hey, do this because you can keep possession of the ball? So how would you do this?
That's the main thing. I think if the player's attacking the ball, I'd literally just do this. Get my body in the way and move it away from me.
And then you turn.
It's just so that you can keep the ball and maybe start an attack quicker than being able to, like if you slide tackle,
if we kick,
you all know
we don't know what's going to happen, right?
You could get a yellow card.
Yeah.
You could make a good tackle, but then the ball would be out of play. So.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Guys, check everything. Check the links right down below, and we will see you guys later. Peace.